Hello everyone, this is Sherry from Turquoise Dreaming. I hope everyone's having a great Saturday. I'm here to just walk through this journal with you. This is already in my shop, my Etsy shop, and it's a Daphne's Diary, one of the three Daphne's Diary journals that I've completed most recently, and I did a walk or a flip through of one and didn't do the other two yet, so this is the second one. And so I'll just get started with a flip through, but first I wanted to say welcome to my channel and do a quick reminder that I'm having my giveaway tonight. I have a video that I can link below this video, and I think I linked it below my video from yesterday also, and just make sure you click that link and comment below that video, because you know, that video is going to be used to generate the winner, not this one and not the one last night. So just, and the requirements are just to subscribe and share the video, the giveaway video, and let's see, share the video, comment below, and that's basically really all you have to do and be a subscriber. 3 things. So just, you know, the drawing's tonight at 10 o'clock, so I wanted to remind everyone. And also, you know, it's a drawing for the Studio Calico Traveler's Notebook Kit, which I showed in that video. And if I get to 225 subscribers, I'm going to do the second giveaway for that little glittery star pouch. So that will happen tonight. So this was one of the pages from Daphne's Diary, the first one from 2019. And I just thought it was so pretty, so I made it into the cover on this one. I've got some vintage little doily pieces here, some pattern scrapbook paper, and a little button right there. And this is some tissue paper from a pattern. And then on the top here, I've got a little kind of bronze goldish pin with a pearl on it, a pearl bead. So, and then over here, just some vintage lace trim. It is sewn all the way around, and it's got lace here on over the binding. The binding stitches below this lace, and then I've got lace on the back too, the vintage lace trim. And then this is the one where I've did a straight stitch up the sides, and I've got a little leaf stitch along the top and the bottom. So I just see if I can hold this up without losing my focus, and hopefully you can see that. It's a leaf trim along the bottom, which I thought was really cool and pretty, and went well with, of course, the botanical type of leaves and flowers on the cover. So as we get started, on the inside, I've just got a pocket right here, which matches the front cover cardstock. And then in here, I've got one of my pink dyed guest checks. And that, you know, those have lines on the front and back for journaling. That's why I think they're so cool. This is a little journaling card, and this is a little kind of a journaling paper or card that I made. It says take note up here. It's got a little side tuck right here with a little tag that says smile, and then this is actually a little flip up right there. So that's all inside that first pocket. Then this is actually from a pattern, some of the little, you know, was an old pattern, and this is some of the pattern paper from that old pattern. Excuse me. And then just some note papers here to write on and have fun with. And then we have, what I have in here is Daphne Diary magazine pages, plain papers, and this is a time ticket page. Has some little aqua pearly like beads up here that are stuck on, and a little postmark rubber stamping right there. Here I've got a pocket made out of a Rolodex card. I folded it up, and I explained this in my other videos, but just in case you didn't hear it, I folded it 2/3 of the way up, distressed it, and this is of Tim Holtz's little piece of ephemera here. I've got a tag, so you've got a double pocket here. I've got a tag in the back one, and some S&H green stamps right here, and then a little tiny tag right here made out of ledger paper. So just some fun little things there. And I think that came out really cool. It's sewn on. And then this is a piece of this is from a sewing book, a vintage sewing book. And so most everything in here is, I think everything in here is original papers. This is scrapbook paper, but this is actually stationery, and it has dragonflies on it. And then on the back I coffee dyed it, and it's a little fold out. And this is a piece of scrapbook paper that's double-sided. Daphne's diary page, and some plain paper that you can do whatever you want with there. Lots of open space to write on or put in pictures or whatever you want. This is some vintage light blue lace. I liked it on this page since it had the blue tree here. And I've got a bulb pin and a star charm right here. And then more, this is from a sewing book also. Daphne's diary page, some lined blue paper. Daphne's diary, a little pretty little bag here with some ephemera in it. It's got a little, let's see what this is. I got a little piece way down in here. Let's see if I can get it out. What is it? Oh, it's a number 2 sticker. And here is a little bingo card. Little kind of mini bingo card. I've got a couple other stickers in here. This is just a little like banner, like a mini banner. And this is an arrow. So just some things I put in there to have fun with. A blank manila tag, you know, that you can decorate or do whatever you want. Have some fun getting creative with that. This is the envelope in this one, and all 3 of those Daphne's diary traveler's notebooks I put in an envelope that I decorated. It's sewn in. You can see this zigzag stitching right here, and it's decorated. So this one I just did a collage with like pieces of different papers. So like on here I have graph paper, ledger paper, some old letter paper. This looks like maybe some address book paper, just some coffee dyed paper there. I think on all of them I put a flower from the Helen Steiner Rice book that I have because the flowers are so pretty. And here's like a piece of scrapbook paper. Here's some trim and some buttons. And then what happens is it kind of flips over the page, and I made it so it would open up. I had scored right here so it would bend easily. So it bends over, and the flap is also decorated on both sides. This is like lined paper here and music paper. And then on this side, ledger, music, some coffee dyed paper. And so it's all covered. And then inside the envelope I have like this is just a big piece of cardstock, green cardstock. And I think I have something, do I have anything else in there? No, nothing else in that one. So just some place to tuck some things into, and you know, kind of a cool thing there, I thought. And Daphne's diary here, and with a pink doily. I've got pockets in the middle. This is a Daphne's diary page that I thought was pretty. It has pretty bluebirds down here. And here is the middle. And I mentioned that these 3 traveler's notebooks that I made in this group, or in this series, these 3 gave me a sewing vibe. So that's why I have a few sewing related pages and different elements throughout this journal and the other 2. And here, in all 3 of them, instead of a bead, I put little tiny buttons on the middle strings. So that's just another fun little element. Here's a little bookmark with a pretty leaf on it. And in this one, I've got one of my button cards that I make. So I've got 3 vintage buttons on there. This is an old letter that I've been making these. I've been printing them out, and I tear off the sides to make it look like an old letter and coffee dye the back. And I think those come out really cool, and I think they'd be a lot of fun to write on or use in my journal. And this is a little tiny, I don't have anything in there, but a little tiny airmail envelope to do something with and just get creative with. So those 3 are in there, and the bookmark on this side, that's all sewn around on that pocket. So here's the back half of the Traveler's Notebook. There's about, I would say, 40 to 42. I think the most, one of these Traveler's 3 notebooks that I did recently have, I think the most might have 44. But anyway, somewhere between 40 and 44 pages. And so as we go through the back half, this is one of my double-sided prongs, and I've got extra papers under here that they're coffee dyed, and with a little cover, so you can do some personal or private journaling under there. And on this side is just open with some more coffee dyed paper. And then the back side of that paper bag with some more goodies in there. There's stickers in this side to have fun with. And then we have, you know, the same types of papers in the back here. Sewing and Daphne's diary, plain, that's a fold out. Scrapbook paper, double-sided. Here's a little rubber stamping there on the stationery. Sewing. That's the time card, and I've got a dress form there that's been rubber stamped on there with some brownish colored or coffee colored ink. And then here's the yellow. I think that really, those colors of the green and yellow plain paper went really well with the colors in this journal. A couple of more, this is Mom Note and a coffee related note paper. And then we're at the back here. There's a little note, sticky note here with, it says mental note. So that was just a little fun little sticky note I put up there. Another little pocket here with a file folder. I make these too just for fun. And then a journaling card that I have a little collage with some flowers and a postage stamp and music paper. And this is a blank journaling card. So that's it for that one. And I'll do the third one in a separate video. So these videos don't get too long, but I did want to show all 3 of them so that I could put the video or link the video to my in the Etsy shop listing individually. So that's why I'm doing separate videos on all 3, and I hope you enjoyed that. I totally enjoyed making these, and I've got more coming up for you, and that drawing tonight. So if you're still listening to this video and you haven't subscribed or commented, I will, like I said, click on the link below, not this video, but the link, and comment on that video, on that giveaway video. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you later at the giveaway. Good night or good afternoon. See you next time.